Good evening, YouTube. I love how as soon as I start this thing recording, okay, one of the phones just dinged and I don't recognize. It's that one. Wow, it's annoying. It makes dings while I'm recording. Okay, this is the first time I'm shooting video on the new Obamaphone. Obamaphone number 4. Which I finally got up and running today. So it's 9:42 p.m. Friday, March 10th, 2023. I have not played with the settings on this camera. In fact, this is the first time I've opened the camera app on it. Just looking to see what it does by default, I guess. So I haven't really checked out this phone much. I did succeed in getting my contacts transferred and my apps and some other stuff transferred from my last Obamaphone to it. The last Obamaphone, which is like suddenly kind of working again, which is to say I can log into the screen and I can use the touch screen on it, but the image is missing chunks and it's kind of scrambled looking. And it still has that issue where it doesn't always receive a signal, so not like it should. So, I mean, on the bright side, it's not a dead thing, and I could conceivably still use it for shooting video, since I can get to it enough to transfer that video elsewhere. So that's a good thing. Still not sure what to think of the video that this thing is shooting. It looks pretty nice on the screen, what I can see. Although it started dinging at me while I was shooting video was kind of annoying. But I'm sure that can be resolved with some settings. So I'm just heading over to Wander In. Yeah, it's Friday night. Didn't pick up any VET at Amazon. I did get a VET notice a couple of hours ago, but all it was offering me was a day shift for next Friday, which I don't really want to commit to now. I got a feeling if next Friday rolls around and there's no VET available, I might be kind of regretting that I didn't try to take it. But hey, there's always still Wonolo. Wonolo's still offering me gigs. In fact, he keeps asking me to go work at HelloFresh, where my friend that I kind of had the breakfast date with a few weeks back, where she recently went from working through a temp agency, which I guess Wonolo would count as, went to being a full-time employee with substantially better pay and full benefits. So my phone just started dinging again. That is really, really annoying. Anyway, on the agenda tonight, haven't heard from the so-called girlfriend at all. No, I can't say that. I did hear from her earlier today. I sent her a couple of video links, but I haven't heard much from her. Oh, although I wouldn't be surprised, I know it's Friday and she works on Friday, and I wouldn't be surprised if upon getting off work that she just went home and lied down in her bed and crashed out. I know that happens sometimes, and I'm certainly not going to hold that against her. It's not like she's under any obligation to contact me anyway. So maybe I'll see her over here at the Wander In, and maybe I won't. And that guy's driving sucks. I totally had the right of way, and they sort of pulled in front of where I would make my turn. Not cool. Anyway, I'm here. Thanks for coming with me on the quick ride. Not much else to mention other than I did do quite a bit of work on my karaoke music today. And I don't think I knocked out everything from the 3 artists that I worked on. but I worked on. I don't want to work out. Yeah, I'll work out here. Fuck it. Worked on Miley Cyrus. Oh, God, I'd love to work on Miley Cyrus. Worked on Miley Cyrus. Worked on Ariana Grande. I'd like to work on her too, and also Pharrell. Yeah, I had two. Well, I got the karaoke version release for Flowers, which is hands down my favorite new pop song of like stuff that's getting heavy play on the radio right now. It's just stuck in my head, and I love the video for it. A friend of mine was telling me the house that it's filmed at, where she's working out and swimming in the pool, in the big fancy pool in the backyard, was the house where her husband, boyfriend, whatever it was that she recently had a big public breakup with. That's where he was cheating on her with a bunch of different women. So I guess revenge is now a dish that's best served in a very popular music video. Good to know. The other one I went to add, the other one that I added, and at this point, like when I'm adding music, I generally start with the stuff I have from karaoke version. Oh, damn it. And I put it on my flash drive. I was going to bring it so I could sing it here, and I totally didn't. Okay, I just live around the corner. I can double back and go get it. I'm just going to double back and go get it. It's kind of a waste of time, but I can't believe I forgot that. Damn. Damn. Quit beeping, car. Every day I think about looking up the schematic on this damn car and seeing if I can just unplug that stupid dinger. And I think one of the dings is probably, I would imagine that a lot of the dinging is because I'm not wearing a seatbelt. I never wore my seatbelt in my other Saturn either. In fact, my other Saturn, I modified the wiring harness on it. Basically, the way it sensed if I was wearing my seatbelt or not was there was a electrical connection in the seatbelt buckle that would complete a circuit when the seatbelt was buckled, and if that circuit was completed, it wasn't completed, it flashed lights, and I think it dinged as well to let me know my seatbelt wasn't buckled. And yeah, that irritated me to the point that eventually what I did is ran a jumper wire that I spliced into the wire going into the one end of the seatbelt and into the wire going into the other end of the seatbelt, and made it to where the circuit was complete. That way the car's logic circuits assumed that my seatbelt was always on and stopped bugging me about it. So I think that's why it dings so much. Of course, I could be wrong. It could be that the car's just annoying. Well, I finally repainted the double yellow line on this road, and it looks like they repainted it exactly where they ground it off from. So I gotta lean out and take a look at that because it's ridiculous. Oh wow, this thing's telling me it's gonna stop shooting video in 37, 36, 35 seconds. So yeah, they put the stripes exactly where they ground them off the road. Complete waste. So it's counting down seconds, and based on how my other Androids were, it's telling me that it's almost out of time. So thanks for coming with me on the ride. This phone doesn't have enough space on it. I need to add a micro SD card. That's what I gotta do. Come on, run out of space in 5 seconds.
Lawyers out there, why might be nice to try
All right, I'm back in the car. Got my flash drive. That was a brilliant thing. So it's still Friday, March 10th, 9:56 p.m. Such a waste of time, but yeah, I want to have those songs that I loaded on there to sing while I'm over at the Wander Inn. Okay, that random phone noise, that was definitely Obamaphone number 3. It's got a very distinctive sound that it makes when it receives messages, which is weird that it'd be receiving messages, other than maybe it got something while it latched. It's possible it latched onto my home Wi-Fi while I was at home, and it was receiving something and just a little delay on it, I guess. Totally forgot. I was gonna shoot this segment of the video on it, since I'm able to access it again and use it, even though the screen looks like absolute crap. Just to see how functional it is to use like that. As soon as I open the camera app, I can see that it is telling me I'm out of space. So, because of course I shot video on the damn thing and never got around to deleting the stuff. Now I do think everything I shot on it right before I kind of hosed the screen the last time that I was using on my vlog, I do think I had already uploaded it to. I do think I'd already uploaded it to the Microsoft Cloud and downloaded my iPhone. So I don't think there's any like lost vlogs on there, but yeah, I need to clean some crap off there. Although I think what I'm gonna do with it, just to kind of save me a little cash right now, because money's a little tight right now, since I made a much larger payment to my mechanic Rob than I normally do. I think I want to pull the micro SD card out of it, transfer everything that's on it over to my computer, since I do have my computer, my karaoke computer. It's really the only functional computer that I have right now. The one that I host my karaoke show on that I'm not currently hosting, so it's the computer's pretty much set up in my living room. Transfer all the data over to it. That way it's a free and empty micro SD card, and then put it into the new Obamaphone. So far that seems like a pretty nice phone, although every time I get a new Android phone, I'm just absolutely bewildered on just how ridiculously different Android is from device to device to device. And probably running two completely different versions of Android. It seems like every update, Android radically changes. We have the police there. 2 cop cars and a taxi. Something going down there. And there's it just kind of. Cops down here, or just people idling with their lights on. There's somebody behind the truck there. Yeah, it seems like every time I get a new Android phone, they just behave radically different. And it's like subtle things, but it's the kind of subtle things that drive me nuts compared to like an iPhone. Like my iPhone, move kitty, my iPhone 7 Plus and my iPhone 6S Plus both behave exactly the same way, other than the issues with the home button. But as far as like the operating system, it's the same. And I definitely like that uniformity about iOS. And I'm sure I'll get used to the operation of the Priscilla is here. See her vehicle right there. I'm sure I'll get used to the operation of the new Obamaphone. But as it is right now, like, little things are seeming weird to me. Kind of like how when I put in my PIN to unlock Obamaphone 3, I just simply hit the 4 digits and it lets me in. Whereas on the new one, I've got to hit 4 digits and then hit another part of the screen, which of course is confusing to me because I hit the 4 digits and it didn't unlock, and I'm like, what's the problem? I didn't unlock. I wonder what this symbol means. And of course, with all modern devices these days, there's no text labeling. There's just random symbols that you're supposed to just somehow know what they mean. Anyway, I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna go inside, sing karaoke. My friend Corey's on his way here. Apparently, the so-called girlfriend also here. So I don't know what tonight has in store for me, but I'm hoping it'll be entertaining. And I don't have to be to work till at this point till Sunday night. So I need to try to cut loose, enjoy my weekend.